tried to show our interest in her quite strongly, and they want us to get with Cassandra because she has way more clip scenes than I thought to yet.
This
Looks
thing
like
is
Cole's
not a
pretty
stray
important.
puppy you can make into a...
Yes.
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
No, I'm pretty sure.
It seems that Cole is a spirit.
Oh. Like a
It
demon.
is a demon.
No.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
He helped us. How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solus. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No.
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects.
He's very
Cole is
confounding.
unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes...
These demons either possessed something from this world, or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
I'll get rid of him. No.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
He's over there now. Taking a walk. Damn it, Cole. It's because we're not paying attention, that's what it is.
Haven.
Jordan.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying.
This is just like justice.
I'm... dead.
Talking about that guy.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
That's what they
Yes.
do.
I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't. And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
If I had gone to him, shanked that guy, that might have been a mercy killing, but that would have destroyed Cole, I think, as a person. It would have led him down the wrong path. You know, he would have closed his mind off to possibilities.
Inquisitor?
It's like the
Is there something I can do for you?
euthanasia question.
I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Nah.
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day. Most grievous. As for the rest, they either heal. I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen...
The commander brought me up from the... I've been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. We need all the help we can get.
You want a mage? Shouldn't we let the mage...
Magic can't cure everything. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Oh god, we've got a Hippocratic oath. Can't rely on science always, we've got magic. I'm like 50-50, I want to rely on both actually. That's the way forward, is to use everything. To combine major with science, that's even more forward thinking. What is this? These are new Templar recruits. Sweetness. Should check on Garland. A little cold.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commissaire.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
Go on.
Now!
Sorry, sir. No nuts.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It's a bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corythius strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Godsend.
You report to me now. Will that be a problem?
I was brought on to oversee the Inquisition's forces and offer military advice. That hasn't changed. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
I think I'll talk a little to Cole, see if there's anything
He
else.
hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk about what happened.
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Rhys. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Rhys couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Evangeline was a Templar. But she helped Reese help the others. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
You said Seeker...
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker for...
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
What can you tell me about...
He was a mage. He helped me, and I watched... She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate you.
No. If they are alive and safe, the last time he saw me, he did... Let him forget.
No chance, bro.
What did you mean when you said you killed me?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made... There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
You wanted to free them from pain and fear. You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
I am. I didn't know. I could have helped more if I'd known. If I hadn't been so... me.
Yeah,
It was
you just
wrong.
knew.
I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
What can you tell me about Adam?
It is old, full of sadness. The veil is thin. We found it. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed... It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me. Probably.
Was there something you needed?
What do you think of the people you...
Who do you mean?
What do you...
We have little in common, but I enjoy working with her.
How do you like...
The Inquisition would... I may not... Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly.
You
need something.
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
That...
I'm sure...
You just know he was having me be the figure of Andraste, leading our people out of the ways. Yeah. Really, Solus is the gift of Andraste in many ways. I say Andraste as if there aren't other hands guiding us.
Did you need something, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others?
I admire Cassandra's determination. If she...
Do you need something, my dear?
I wanted to ask you about the circle.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
You must...
Having... I have... Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool.
I don't think we can gain much more out of anyone here.
Would that I could.
The whole thing... Where is Varric disappeared to these days anyway? There's old Scout Harding. Will Varric be upstairs? Or will he be downstairs? That is another question. Oh, that's funny.
Like that. Very well.
Varric, my man. Tell you about Cassie. Oh.
That got a little heated. You all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Yep, Varric gets a lot of
Corypheus
intel
is
as well.
back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus... He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a...
Corypheus sent people out. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned up. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Nothing is unkillable.
I'm not so sure about that. Do the things in the Fade really die?
Yes.
Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Yep. Varric, I'm trying to tell you about Cassandra's story.
Need something?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
What's so surprising about that?
Well, you have met Cassandra, haven't you? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
Varric's over there too. He's just like, what should I do next? I'll work on her book. She'll love it.
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this, disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
So we're saving the world through bullshit now?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach?
I'm still me.
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
With glowy powers.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else.
Right.
I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Oh yeah. Anything to not be doing work.
Looking
out
for
of
someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
What are your thoughts?
We know everyone. Meanwhile, Josephine has an entire team writing your polite refusals to dinner parties.
How do you think?
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
What do you think of our...
He seems to be doing a decent job. He's starting to remind me of my friend Aveline, actually.
What do you think?
Do you want to know what the Arashok had for breakfast this morning? I think she can tell you.
Good to...
Back to work. I've got a minute if you need something.
She won't be happy that I actually told him. She'll be like, oh, how could you have told him you're a bastard, all this? And I'm like, yeah, I got you the book. What you complaining for? You know, and now he's gonna make loads. Hopefully it'll stop her little fight.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
Yes. None other. No.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsmen...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
She greatly approved.
Thank you.
Oh god. Yeah.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
Oh god.
Completely worth it.
Yeah, I agree there. Fucking hilarious.
Hello again.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon. What does it call itself? He may not mean harm, but that doesn't... Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor. Another...
Don't leave him knocking about, he'll be fine. Brownie points. Brownie points. Who? Wait, this other guy I saved, wasn't it? Aidan.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
Ah, it's just one of the guys I saved. That proved basically nothing. So, waste. Skyhold's still a bit of a mess. But I'm enjoying myself, so there's little side missions and areas. Okay, our little land has become a bit bigger now. Grants 10% chance to receive extra herbs with each harvest. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of searching action. Collection of stuff. Let's do that. Death Town should be next. So our missions dotting the map. Well, that sells it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I deny anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties, and we have course. Fadus will require little persuasion, Josephine. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen even the tightest lips. We need to bolster our forces that we can script more soldiers. Information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. I don't need any money. Information. I don't need soldiers.
Inquisitor.
I need knowledge. I don't really care about knowledge, but knowledge usually leads to stuff.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Blood Lotus and Dawn Lotus are both found in the fallow mire. The area is also known for Summer Stone and Blue Voodoo. Now that the Inquisition has established a camp in the region, they could instruct the men to seek out the resources and send anything they find to Skyhold. Our men should concentrate on finding stone and metals. Let our forces collect whatever they can, where it's safe. Elf fruit, particularly plentiful in the bog. We should focus on that. Everything. Take everything. It's not that safe, but I think I made the whole place safer. A formal document. It is time the Inquisition commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of his influence. There remain unresolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, barns and isles, where they could not be engaged with fight or passion. They can be compelled through mercenary means, but there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the disposition of power will be upon to thereafter. He need not curry influence. We can simply butt it. Buy it. Do not display. We will show your reach by simply being where it is most beneficial. A grand march. If we are to show weight, show the legion that you command. Why am I going to show my hands early? Petty of your own. If you're new, I should assault the hand. Planted that sword in stone. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought to bring up. There are Venatori mages out there, lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you. So, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Khufu's mirrors, these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. So the idea that where it might be, thanks point, they would sneer something at you and to be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men and women, too stupid and short-sighted to be elected. Continue breath. They'd be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my Lord Inquisitor. Inquisitor Hawk's warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. Maybe I should get here. Madame Ambassador, please allow me to convey my deepest sympathies over the loss of you. In the light of the tragedy, I would pledge material support to the Inquisition, but unfortunately my own lands have suffered heavy damages thanks to warfare between the Lady Templar. I can, however, tell you that there was a very mine on the western border of Beckley cut off. I do not know the present condition of the mine, but if you wish to reclaim it, I would be glad that I can.
To work?
So find the warden. So for this mission we will take... Wait, who was Dorian? Oh, Dorian of the Divinity Mage, right. Take Varric. That one. And we need a mage. Let's take Solas. Actually, let's give old Dorian a go. At a winter.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. But we've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
The thing's that bad.
What the hell is that?
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
I think we need to change to fire magic. Soon we'll be able to wield something better. Why? Oh, I don't have any clothes on. Put that on. What is this? It looks hilarious. Done. What do we need to collect in this area?
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
What do we need? Truffalo high. Let's go get rid of this other thing. Let's buy some more cake. The world gate. Those seem to be moving a lot quicker now. Those eggs don't look good. Oh, Necromancy has another string of magic. Means he should have power over these undead. That's right. Dorian might not be wearing anything. You'd think he would. I don't know where we got this enchantment gun from. I don't know who I randomly killed to get it. Clearly someone died. Don't get this one from the house. How do I strengthen the large gate.
Yes, thank you. Go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Farewell.
Farewell.
We'll save the Stroud.
Are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the command.
Oh, I just did.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader.
I
I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. No, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
Oh, this one's
Did
village.
you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
I can see the appeal.
I can understand how someone might want to join the Wardens.
Oh, Baker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens, you can't think of something less leafy.
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Don't do it. That seems like an Inquisitor mission.
And I wish you luck in their service.
Thank you, your worship. I'll make you proud.
As he died and all that were like, we don't want any more people dying. I'm like, well, it depends on if she actually dies. If she dies in the make the proving, then yeah, I'm probably an idiot. But if I've made no mistake, if she lives, she could be a great boon. They usually end up being that way. Well, you don't know who'll survive the thing until you try, right? I'll leave it alone. Go away, old Chandler. That's a bit like... Uh-oh.
We need to retreat!
Really do this. I'm a riff. know what I've just done. Maybe I did something good.
One down!
I wouldn't leave a Nux game behind. It appears to say, come in. Well, I guess we can go this way. What's a nursery seed? While I'm at it, I'll reset my magic. Sunshine came softly to my window today. Who beat back the undead?
Lots of bandits in these parts. Can't blame them, I suppose.
That wasn't a bandit.
It's hard making a living these days.
That really wasn't a bandit.
the windows, bring the animals into the barn. What else?
Undead by the gates. Let's lend a hand.
Somehow this isn't the front door when there's literally no other room anywhere.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide?
Likes her space. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
We used to get merchants aplenty. I can count on one hand the number we've gotten since the trouble started.
She's a bit of a pickle.
Harvest will be poor. It's not safe to work the fields.
From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. That taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past these filthy highwaymen. Come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves. Hurry, my love. Probably offering sanctuary as well. How is this?
Maker, it's the end of the world.
You going anywhere, son?
The Inquisitor. Farewell.
Handful, the handfuls of the land. Nah. Anders are just hard nuts, basically. First ones.
Your worship, is there any way to stop the dead from rising?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves, but Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in. Drain the... There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing...
This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about it.
It's seen how we farm what we can, trade with the merchants. We only want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the...
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took... We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood...
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running. Some of the refugees were... they perished when the Darkspawn flooded old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn...
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All up... And now... they returned to it.
Until later.
Of course.
Find our way there. Oops, statue. What's this place? Sorry about drowned people. Oh, crazy Chancellor.
You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Bourne. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted a funeral, sir?
We lost many friends in the first attack. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease. The undead returned. Only if we want to stop them, we must I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us. And...
Wait, how am I to get one again? There may be a path to the may need to go around. Is that a bit of Pac-Man? What the hell is that? Oh god. Go this way because I don't know how we can get to it otherwise. The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on the bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from the traveling merchant. They didn't even see it coming. I want to fight thick and have it. Someone might be in this cave. Wait. This is the cave I was in last time. Let's not kill the nug this time.
I
Unnatural things walk in the night. It's the Maker punishing a sinful world. That's what I say.
Why are you all cracking me?
Unnatural things walk in the night.
You saved
It's the
some people
Maker
3
punishing a
seconds
sinful world. That's what I say. You just move along. We don't need any trouble.
There's 2 people now. Haven't seen any high dragons for a while.
Over there, Venatori.
Well armed, even for them. Let's be careful.
Which direction? Are they meant to be here? Ew. Oh well, whatever. This is where all the obsidian's hiding. Need to get up there. That's very good. Ooh, a wolf. Let's play with this thing. What does it want it to make? go. I let my mind wander and it found the way. I'll just leave it there.